Hi there, just a quick tutorial video on how to use the Honest Camper 2019 Mercedes Metris. We're super excited to have this in our fleet. Just going to walk through some basic things on how to use the camper. First off, we're up in the front here. Not too much to know that's out of the ordinary, really. It's automatic, pretty standard. The shifter is right here on the front. Not sure if you can see that. I hadn't driven one of these before that had a shifter like that kind of pops up and down, but reverse, forward, that kind of stuff, fairly easy. Stereo, fairly straightforward. Pairing your Bluetooth device, not the most straightforward thing ever, so there's a YouTube video on how to do that. If you just YouTube Mercedes Sprinter or Metris Bluetooth pairing, you should be able to find it. Other than that, the papers are in the glove box. And that's pretty much it up front. The vehicle takes 91 gas, so put that in. I'll show you where to put that in when we're outside. And there's also the ability to swivel these front seats, which I'll bring this down here. You can see this lever here. What you do is just move that back, and then you'll be able to switch the seat around and it'll swivel for you. Okay, so we're back in kind of the main part of the van here. I'm just going to show you a few things with relation to the kitchen and the pop top and all that good stuff. So first off, there's a blackout curtain that we kind of made here. A lot of the Metris stuff isn't fully available yet in terms of camperization stuff. So we put this together. It's just a folding kind of blackout curtain. There's a bunch of magnets on the side here. Hopefully you can see that, but use those to kind of just pop along the edges. And then there's some Velcro just up in the top here that you can connect that as well. And here in the kitchen, so here's our fridge. We have these in all of our vans. They're pretty sweet. Really, all you need to know, this one's actually on already, but the power button is right here. So that, hold it down for a few seconds. Sometimes it's a little bit slow. So let's turn that on again. Right there, that'll kick in. And then you can adjust the cooling settings on the side here as well. And then yeah, icebox makes legit ice cubes. Pretty cool. Okay, and then down here, yeah, we've kind of got a bunch of our camping gear all in here. We've got you know, pots, plates, coffee stuff, some washing bits as well. Up here, pretty standard, we've got a sink and stove. Worth noting that the water is old school and that it goes straight down onto the ground, so be aware of that. This is a temporary setup right here. We're still waiting for the final parts to arrive, but and when that does come, this drawer will open and this will be reversed. So anyway, worth noting. There's a USB over here that you can, as you can see, charge your phone. There's some vents right here. You can open up the windows, which is good for cooking. Yeah, you know, keep an eye on things here when you're cooking. There is a fire extinguisher in the vehicle as well that you can keep an eye on things, and hopefully you'll never need to use that. Utensils, all good things. And then in the back, I love this. This is cool. I don't know if I can do this with one hand, but we'll try. So you lift it up and then kind of push it in a little bit, and then down it goes. There's some other bits and stuff back in there. You can hang clothes up here. That's that. And there you go. And worth noting, I'll show you the bed in a second here, but these bits right here, these are great. I love these little openers, but things are very, very tight, as you can see along the edge here. So make sure that when you're setting up the bed that these are in, or else you'll hit them. And as well, make sure that the seat is fully back. If it's too far forward, it will hit the edge here. Here's a quick tutorial on how to use the bed. This piece right here, you can lift it up and you'll be able to move the seat front and back. Pretty straightforward. And then these are the locking mechanisms that you can kind of keep it in place. So I'm going to kind of lock it in there, put that in place. And then right here, there's this guy right here. You can give it a pull and it'll open up the seat. There we go. And then just pull this down. There is a little latch right here, and you lift that up again. Let's use two hands here, and then that'll come down just like that. that's the bed. Pretty straightforward. Super comfortable as well. Putting it back up is the reverse of what you just did. I'm just going to do that. It'll latch into place on its own. And then this is kind of cool. This goes back up. And I'll bring this over here. You can see there's kind of a gap now. There wasn't a gap there before. This is handy if you want to pull this little strap up here, but also to grab the seat belts, because there's nothing more annoying than trying to fish out seat belts from behind the seat when it's already on there. So that's that. Okay, just going to show you how to put the pop top up. So pretty straightforward. There's only two little clasps. So I've kind of undone one here already, and there's another one right over here. So it's pretty straightforward. You just kind of give it a little pull, and these guys open up. And then, yeah, of course, when you tie them down, make sure they're nice and tight. And oh, so hard to do with one hand. Here we go. All right, there we go. Nice. All right, so that's good. And if you're wondering what this is for, when you put the tent up, this helps to kind of pull the sides in, so it helps make sure that the sides don't kind of flap out as you're driving. So let me just pop the tent up here. 1 second. Okay, so I've undone these two straps right here, and I'm just going to show you. It's super easy to put up. I have incredible upper body strength, so should be able to do this with one hand. Oh yeah, there we go. And up she goes. Pretty cool. I'm going to stand up here and push it up a little bit more. There we go. And then, yeah, we've got the back here, which is all good. Really nice, solid little foam mattress up here too. So when you're cooking, obviously there's not a lot of space here. So what you do is you just give this a push, and up it goes. And then you can kind of walk around, and yeah, there's lots of headspace. I'm a tall drink of water, and yeah, there's plenty of room here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just be careful when you're bringing this down. I've hit my head a few times, so be careful. There's a couple of handles here to help bring it down when you're finished as well. A little vent up top for some air coming through, and then of course some windows as well. Okay, so here we are at the back of the vehicle. There's a few things we can show you back here. Most importantly, probably how the propane and water system is hooked up. So as we go in here, if you've seen these before, these are the Mercedes doors. These ones go all the way around. So basically pull this in and give this a little tug, and then this will go all the way around. There's some magnets on the side of the vehicle that will hold it in place too if you're on a hill or it's windy or whatever. These are the product of my sewing ability. Again, was not able to locate any really decent window shades, so that's what we have for now. In the back here we've got the water system, which is 10 liters. It's got a little pump that goes through as well. So yeah, this is pretty much it. You just fill it up, and in she goes. There's a little 12-volt plug there as well. And then yeah, here in the back is the propane system, and I'll show you how that works. Okay, so here's the propane system. Pretty simple. Just a 1-pound tank here and the regulator. Put these together, and then try to put it, I usually put it right down here, just to kind of keep it outside. Always make sure it's really well ventilated, and that goes for the cooking side of things as well. You know, you're in a small space, and propane, whenever you're doing that, you want to be very well ventilated. So all right, so yeah, in the back here, just a little small ladder to help if anyone wants to use that to get up to the pop top there. And then underneath there's a small table as well. We do have the fold out table option coming, but hasn't arrived as of yet. So yeah, and then there's just this little piece of wood to kind of keep the table from getting too scratched. So yeah, and then just a little bungee to hold it down. But that's that. And then there's a couple little storage cabinets here. These are great. Again, same type of system, just kind of give that a pull, and you know, you keep things in there. I have the seat back at the moment, but when it's up, you can access these two storage cabinets there. Yeah, on the outside of the vehicle, there's not too much else to know. There's a small, well, not small, there's a trailer hitch on the bottom there, so you can throw your bike rack on there. As mentioned, the water system is old school, just kind of goes out onto the ground, so that'll happen around the back wheel here. And then, yeah, as mentioned before, this is where you fill up the gas right here, 91, and that's really that. Yeah, we're super excited about this van, and yeah, it's a welcome member to the fleet, and yeah, enjoy, have a great trip, all that good stuff.